Kalalayam Yahweh Basham Yoshai Basham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who teach us His truth. And salutation to our people scattered abroad, involving the Israelite foreigners as well as the main group who are so-called Negroes, so-called Latin Americans, so-called First Nations. When I say Shalom, this is Banaya. And this one is about role reversal. Role reversal.
Why are so many white people having a hard time with what's happening right now? In the movie The Matrix, people are plugged into this computer system, as we all know. We've all seen The Matrix. It's one of my favorite movies. People are fed this lie that this world is this one way. You work 8 to 5, you have 2.3 kids, a parakeet, a goldfish, a house, you retire at the right age, you enjoy life, yada, yada, yada. What's happening now is that white people are being unplugged from that matrix. These 2 shootings in Minneapolis is unplugging a lot of people from the matrix right now. Do you remember that scene where Neo was in the Nebuchadnezzar and he's squinting his eyes like this and he's confused as to why it's so bright and why his eyes hurt, and Trinity says, "You've never used your eyes before." That is why white people are struggling right now. They've never used their eyes before. The ironic part is when you go look at people that have been unplugged, the vast majority that are woke, that are unplugged from the matrix, that know that it's a total lie, those are the black people, or black brothers and sisters. They've been there since 1619, being woke as fuck and proud of it. And they told us, and they told us, and they told us, and they told us. And we said, "No, we good. We're going to stay over here. You're on your own." Last year, I said something in a video, and I'm going to say it again. The only way that this country is going to change is when white people get a fraction of what our black brothers and sisters have experienced in this country. And that's what's happened. Going back to the Middle Passage, where we shackled black people for 6 months on the bottom of a fucking boat. We didn't do nothing. Jim Crow, slavery, Wounded Knee, Trail of Tears, Asian internment camps. We didn't care. We were happy being in the matrix, living our lives the way that we wanted. You're on your own. That's your problem. Now,
you can see the title for yourself.
White people are being murdered by the oppressor. Now white people care because they're experiencing what it's like to be black in this country. And they've never used their eyes before, so they're scared. It's a whole new reality for white people. To take it one step further,
they have no empathy, okay?
The Matrix is also about control.
People, no empathy.
And there's 2 parts of that control, right? You have this bullshit American exceptionalism with flags and freedom, 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 and bald eagles and national anthems. I am grateful for the men and women that serve this country. The best man at my wedding went to Iraq for a year. I have the utmost respect for the military. But you know what? This country has not been great for everybody. It's been a goddamn lie. It's been great for white people. If you don't like it, ship your ass back to England. I don't give a shit. That's a fact. But you know what
every
happened?
promise that was made.
Cyrus, I believe, was his name. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. What happened with him? He didn't like to be woke. He didn't like being unplugged from the matrix. He liked
You can go watch it
living
for
with his
yourself.
head up his ass. He liked American exceptionalism.
Yeah, you can go watch that for yourself. Everything that was promised to us was not given to us. Every treaty was broken. All treaties were broken. Okay? So I'll start with Deuteronomy 28. And I go to 13. I'll start at 13. And Yahweh shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath. If that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahweh thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. So the blessing came from 1 to 13, and then after that was all the curses unto 68. So it was multiplied unto us because we went away. We broke the covenant with Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. You understand? We promised and we did not follow through. So what we are suffering now is what is upon us. Okay? But it will change. There will be a role reversal. So now, Deuteronomy 28 and 1. So this is it. Blessing. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. So at one stage we were there for a little while. David and Solomon, King David and King Solomon. Okay? But now we are at the bottom of the pile, holding up the earth like Atlas, while they stamp on us. Proverbs 21 and 13. Whoso stoppeth his ears, all the cry of the poor. At the cry of the... Start over. Proverbs 21 and 13. Whoso stoppeth his ears at the cry of the poor, he also shall cry himself, but shall not be heard. So this is coming unto them as well. You understand? They refuse to listen to our cry. So nobody will listen to them. Jeremiah 17 and 18. Let them be confounded that persecute me, but let not me be confounded. Let them be dismayed, but let not me be dismayed. Bring upon them the day of evil, and destroy them with double destruction. Revelation 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled to her double. So whatever they are getting, it will be doubled. Slavery will be doubled. Everything will be doubled. Lamentation 1. And 21. They have heard that I sigh, there is none to comfort me. All mine enemies have heard of my trouble. They are glad that thou hast done it. Thou wilt bring the day that thou hast called, and they shall be like unto me. Let all her wickedness come before thee, and do unto them as thou hast done unto me. For all my transgression, for my sighs are many, and my heart is faint. So everything that has been done unto us is going to be done unto them. That's the prayer. And it is written, so it will not return void. We now have to rehearse our righteous act and wait and be patient on what is happening and what is to come. Okay? And I'll end with Obadiah 1 and 15. For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the Eden. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. And I give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yoshai, Bahasham Rakagadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles who taught us this truth, who teach us this truth, and shalom to our people scattered abroad.